Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you all for joining us. So what I'm going to finish doing is I got all my papers cut and situated in here, so I'm just going to go through and finish placing them down. Yesterday we glued our envelopes, and this is basically a never-ending journal type situation. So I'm going to use Fabri-Tac to finish gluing these pages in. I think that would be the best thing, the best bet, because it won't ripple it up on the outside, and it'll allow me to have the wiggle room that I need to line it up. So that's what I'm going to do. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope your week started off good. I'm still filming Sundays. This will be y'all's Tuesday video, so I don't know how my week's going yet. I guess we will find out tomorrow night when I go to work. Hopefully everything's not too bad. So I don't like shooting a whole bunch ahead, because you know, I don't like having the situation of if any live weather events and that, you know, because we like to talk about the weather here. It is currently Sunday still, like I said, for us, and it is currently 94 degrees with heat index 115. I didn't check the humidity, but I'm sure you know it's up there as well if the heat index is that high. So yeah, I think Fabri-Tac is our best bet for the gluage situation on these. Oh, that's going to be cute. Alright. So, we're just going to finish this here up. Get our pages glued in and that. I'm going to pull the ephemera bits that we had made up out of this pretty paper pack. And it was Floral Backgrounds by Melina1202 on Etsy, and it was $300 to $3.99 is the set that I printed off and started working through. There are 400 background pages. Now you can take these and you can do you know, you can do all kinds of projects with them. Whoopsie, that's a little crooked. You can take them and print them to 3 or 4 to a page and make journal cards out of them. Or you can do like I did and take and just make, you know, make ephemera pieces. And the last few ones here that went together, I was like, let's just make us a journal out of those. I think that would be pretty. That's a little off, but it'll be okay. It'll be just fine. And like I said, we'll go back, and if it's real white, like, you know, the edges, we'll ink around that, and it'll be just fine and dandy. So that's what we're going to do. But yeah, it's just real pretty floral background pages. You know, a lot of them had floral clusters and such on them that you could take and break apart and cut the page down and use those floral clusters as like journal cards, tags, and stuff. That's what I did with them, with a majority of them. And I had the idea if I wanted to make something out of these white envelopes. I've been wanting to make something out of them for a while. So then I said, well, let's see if we can't make us a journal out of them. So that's what I did. So, you know, the last pages of that, few pages that I had that all kind of went together with like the blues and the purpley bits and that. Kind of matched up good enough to where you could, you know, use them as a journal page or what have you. I cut them down, and that's what we're doing here. It's just making us a little never-ending flip-flop journal. I think I might do that way. It's really non-directional. I think that would look better like that, because then the blue kind of flows into the purpley bit. But then this, because there's the back. That's the back page. Yep. I think that's what we'll do there. So yeah, I've had, you know, so this little, it's two days worth of videos for you all, but it's been basically, you know, 2 hours for me on Sunday afternoon. Just a little quick weekend project. Couple hours in the craft room. Got you a little never-ending flip-flop journal. And it's not, I don't know, well, I guess it's not a true flip-flop journal because it doesn't really have a signature in it. So I guess this will probably be a never-ending folio, I'm assuming. I don't know the real technical name of it, but you know. Technicalities, who cares? At this point, it's just pretty, and we're putting it together and trying our best to line it up straight. I put that way too far over at the top there, but that's okay. We'll come back and ink that. As long as it don't go over my pocket hole, I'm good. That's all I'm worried about. Sealing up the pocket hole. Alright, see a little air bubble? There you go. Get down there. Okay. Oops. About flipped it over on itself. Yeah, hope everybody else is doing good, faring well with this heat and weather and such. I hadn't watched weather about any tropical storms and that since probably Friday, I think. So if anybody's having any tropical weather, I'm praying for y'all. Like I said, I haven't paid attention to any weather other than just heat index and heat wise in our area. Just, you know, I went and got some snack groceries yesterday. And then today I did the Walmart pickup for, you know, our water and soda and juice for the week. So I wasn't trying to go out and, you know, I was not wanting to go out and have to do it. And I do greatly appreciate the fellas and ladies that do the Walmart pickup delivery to your car, especially in, you know, this heat. I greatly appreciate those folks. And it saves older people like myself that, you know, it's just too hot and can't hardly breathe and don't want to go out in the heat, and other than sit in my air conditioner car and wait for somebody to put my groceries in the back. So, yeah. And in the wintertime, I feel sorry for those folks too, because, you know, 20, 30 degrees and wind's blowing, so wind chill's like 13, and they're out there putting the groceries in the car. Be very mindful of that and be very respectful of those people and show them your appreciation. Always trying to make sure I tell them thank you and I appreciate them. Have a good day and that, you know. I don't never do the, oh, I can't believe you're out here doing this in this heat, because, you know, I work in retail. And, you know, like when it snows or whatever, we're still open. It don't matter, you know, or it's a holiday, we're open, you know, I can't believe you having to work on the day like the day it's a holiday, Christmas, blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, if idiots like you would plan ahead, make sure that you got gas and cigarettes and beer, you know, I wouldn't have to be here. I really want to say that sometimes, but, you know, you just don't. You know, like, well, you know, our customers need us even on the holidays, so here we are. Thank you for coming and spending your money at our establishment instead of somewhere else. We greatly appreciate it, you know, that type thing. Just let it go. So I try to be mindful because I hate hearing that when it's a holiday or what have you. So when it's hot and cold outside, just telling you I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. You have a good day. You know, not the, well, I bet it's rough on you out here in this heat, ain't it? Yeah, it is. If you wasn't too lazy to get out of your car and go push a buggy around the store, you know, I can imagine the thoughts that's going through their heads, you know. So, yeah, so being from a retail background of customer service and that, yeah, you try to be mindful of, I hate you having to be out here in this heat, you know. Because I'm pretty sure that's what they're thinking to themselves. I mean, you know, I would be if I was having to be out in 110 degree heat index weather taking somebody their groceries that are just like, pop the trunk, don't even roll the window down to be like, hey, how are you, thank you, you know, nothing. Just pop the trunk, sit there in their air conditioner car and not even acknowledge you. You know, that's just rude. At least crack your window and say thank you so much, you know, something. There was several people that was sitting around me when I was there, and they just, you know, because they walk up and ask you your name and that, and what have you, to make sure, you know, that they didn't get the order switch swap or whatever, you know. And people wouldn't even crack their window, just, you know, smidge it to be like, yeah, that's me, thank you. Nope. The one lady was on her phone and she just waved him off and just did this number, like, you know, and popped the trunk. And I was just like, really? Come on now. Just, you know, that's wrong. But I don't know. I can't, you know, she may have been on an important phone call. Her kid might have been at home. Something happened, you know what? I don't know. But still. Sometimes you just have to be, you know, be mindful of people are people, for one thing. We're all human, you know. Be grateful for other people that's trying to do things to help you in your busy life, that you don't have to get out and go push the buggy around the Walmart on a Sunday afternoon, you know. Alright, I'm off the soapbox on that today. And I was just like, really? That was just plumb rude of that lady. No, now, of course, Snoop wants to be a whiner box. He should have been a wiener dog. Wiener and whiner, you know. That's completely crooked. Crooked, but that's okay. I could put a piece of lace there and straighten it up. We might do that some. On some of them that are a little wet. We ain't going to be able to put a whole bunch of lace and decorated bits up on it, you know, just because it is an envelope journal. But we can do a little bit of dress up on it. I can put a thin piece of lace down through there, you know, do a little bit of straightening up look on it. I might do that, sure enough, with the areas that are the pockets. Do a piece of lace, you know, just so you can indicate and know that it's a pocket there. You know, should I do that? I think, I don't know. We'll see what we think. It may be too much bulk in it. I don't know. I wouldn't think so, because I didn't allow for any kind of bulky type stuff like that in this, to be quite honest with you. I wasn't thinking that far ahead. So most of the time I'll try to think ahead of, you know, I might want to do this, I might want to do that, oh, that would look good, you know, this would look good. I didn't do that with this, so I was just like, oh, that's going to be fun, them papers going to look good on it, let's cut them, glue the envelopes together, and put the paper on it. Heck yeah, that's what I was thinking. And I know this is more of a tilly kind of, but I like how this was going to just flow into that, and then you're back at the front. Because it had that one purple blue flower in it. And I was like, oh yeah, so that's going to be pretty. I like it. And I'm glad that I figured out that it would probably be easier to do Fabri-Tac than stick glue and liquid glue on this. Because stick glue was not working. And the liquid glue was, I was afraid I was going to smush it and wind up gluing my pockets together. And then it would show through on some of the, on this thinner paper as well. So I didn't want to have squiggle lines all the way through it. So like see on the back here, everywhere you put glue with that white, with the white wet glue and this 20-pound copy paper, the squiggle lines would be on the front. Did I get that in there? Nope. Okay, so now we got our pages down on it. And I don't know how, but pretty much I've managed not to glue the paper over my pockets and forget that it had a pocket on most, on all of them. You know, so that happens. You get in a hurry and this and that, but you know, I'm not in such a hurry. That's why I wanted to, you know, cut the, I just wanted to put the initial envelopes together and do the front, and then do like the solid page, and then do the pocketed page, and then get off camera and cut all my pieces and put them together, because I knew if I kept staying on camera that I would wind up eventually gluing it over top of my pocket. I knew I would probably wind up doing that, to be quite honest with you. So I didn't want to mess up on camera, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's do a flip through of it. Is it gonna look good on that or this? Well, it doesn't really matter, I don't reckon. I'm done with the glue mat anyway, so we'll just put it up. Alright, so this is our front. And here's these pages, and there's your tuck spot, your pocket. And then here's the pocket. And here's a pocket. It flips over, and that would be the back page. And then here's pockets on these sides. And a pocket on this side. And see, and then it just keeps flipping. That's why it's called the never-ending journal, because it just keeps on flipping. See? Cool, huh? I know it's not new, but you know, I liked it. I like it with the papers. So I'm gonna go see what we need to ink, and then we'll get some journal card bits and stuff out and dress it up some. Oh, it feels good in the hands too. I mean, you know, it's sturdy. I was afraid it was going to be a little flimsy, because like I said, the envelopes were not cardstock quality. So I was afraid they were going to be a little flimsy. So I'm just inking, knocking some of this white down is all I'm doing. But yeah, you get the glue on it and get the, and then like I said, you know, we got the full page 6x9 pocket basically there that we could put journal cards in. Then we'll get them in there. It's going to sturdy it up quite a bit. I was picking some pages where I was like, you know, where you could write in the actual journal itself, and then, you know, pretty floralty bits too. So basically, like the ones that have the floral bits on it are going to be the ones that I try to put a pocket. I don't know if I'll put too many pockets in here, but I want to put those over the page tuck things, so it'll add more writing space is what I was thinking. Yeah, this one here is quite starky up here in the corner because I got it off just a smidgen, you know. That's not a smidgen, that's a lot, but we're gonna fix it right on up. Like I said, I might take and put some of it where, you know, it's that much off and it's real noticeably off. Then I might take and put a piece of lace down that just to dress it up a little bit to help cover up the crookedness of the paper placement. You can always fix it with lace. I'm just trying not to have to put a bunch of ink on it, but yep, I think it's turned out quite good, y'all. I'm happy with it. I think it turned out great. Like I said, this is the, you know, pull out your pretty papers, your junk envelopes, you know, just have yourself a little play for a couple hours, you know, on a weekend afternoon. Just fun. But, you know, you can bust out a bunch of these in a couple, you know, if you have a couple hours here and a couple hours there, just sit down and play with this envelopes and stuff. You know, you don't have to do a whole big old journal build or what have you. You got plenty of writing space in here. You got plenty of journal and card space. Because I was debating on whether to put it right up to the edge, and then I was like, well, I'm still probably going to have to ink that because that paper's white and the envelope's white, and you're going to see that up against that dark paper, you know? So it's just like, which it would have been really pretty to put like a purple or a blue ink on it. But I was like, I want a grungy look to it, you know? Alright, there we are back at the beginning. Okie doke. So my inking's done for that. I'm trying to wipe my hands off. And I haven't inked any of these flip-floppy things either. So, you know. I may do a placement of them. And then, so we may just do the placement of it. And then I'll ink it off camera. Let's see what we got. 25 minutes. Okay, let's pull out our journal card bits first. Because we know we got, you know, these up here are deemed for something else. We'll put them up. I just don't have boxes in that form yet, so we'll put them up. Okay, so let's see. Shut up, yep. I mean, I know it's going to get lost in there, but you can get down in there and get it. You know what I mean? Alright, so there's, because I'm pretty sure I made all these journal cards 8.5. So this is 6 by 9. Yep, all of these you can write on the back. Okay, so this is going to go back here. Where's the green one at? Flip it over. There we go. So because that's the same kind of thing. So that would go in that. Kind of goes with that, but kind of not really. It kind of still goes with this, don't it? Alright, these are yellow bits. These are smaller. These are the ones that goes with the other bits that I have over here that I was thinking about making the dark tone one and then the light tone one. That's what I'm thinking about doing with the little birdie. Alright. So all of these kind of bits here can kind of go in this. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. And these are like tuck spot things. Okay, so of course right off the bat, yep, and seeing you can write on that. That's going in there. I may not ink them. That one's already got one. Alright, and then we need one for this one. Well, I got this one. I think that's going to go there. We'll put that in there. I really wish that had a tuck spot on it. Because that would be really pretty with that. And that would too. See, this here would go with that. Is that all the tuck spots? We done got this one. Nope, we haven't got one in here. And neither one of them kind of goes with that, does it? Not really. Alright, let's see. What are you looking like? Yep. Nope. That's not going to go there. And see, I like this one here too. But I know I can use this as a tuck. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to put this big one in here. Because see, look, this is not as tall as the page, and I know I can use it as a tuck. And I think I'm going to put this one in here too as well. Because those go well with those pages. I don't have one in there. Well, let's flip that one back out because that one will go with that, won't it? Oh, give them to me. I like that with that. This here can kind of go with that because the blues are kind of a little more similar. So we'll put that one in there. That's the front page. I thought I had one in there, did I not? Am I losing it, y'all? Alright, so we're going to put that in there because that kind of matches both of them. Okay. And then this one here, we'll put this one in because that goes good with that, both. Okay, then we'll flip over. This one I don't have one for. Alright, let's see. Do we have... we got these tuck spot situations here. That would be pretty. And here these are. Okay. Okay, let's see. I got some big tags, so we can put some big tags in there as well. Like this big tag. And that one. would work in here. That's got some yellow on it. It would go in the other one as well. These here, which all of them have yellow. This has got just pretty much blue on it, because see, that has yellow bits, so it can go in the yellow one. So it can work in that one as well. That needs to go in here. That one needs to go here. Okay. Trying to pull out, if it doesn't have yellow on it, you know, see, that needs to go here. So all of this is kind of bluish yellow looking stuff. So it would work in that one. This kind of needs to go in here. This, I can put that in something else completely different from this whole set, to be honest. Look into that. And I really don't know if I want to put any pockets per se in it, you know, because I didn't allow for room for pockets, to be honest. Yeah, I really didn't allow for pocket room. That's all this. That's all journal cards. Let's put them back in the journal card thing. What did I do with it? Oh, up here, knucklehead. So then I have, you know, bits and pieces made for two different ones. Now see, these pockets and tags and stuff will work in this journal. And they will also work in something else. Oh, that dog. Let's see, that would be a cute little tuck on here, but I don't want to do that. All right. Okay, yeah, because see, I was thinking these would be cute tucks on these pages here. On these. Exactly. Put them two tags in that. Alright, let's fold it up and see what we're working with. If we make, oh, we got plenty of room. We got plenty of room, y'all. So let's do this on this side. I know I'm taking up a little bit of writing space. You can still write there, you know, but I'm going to put tags in it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I want to put those tags in there. Alright, now I'm going to hold this here and hope. So see, yeah, we can put these tags in that. And we got the two tall tags in here. And that's why I like the bigger envelope, because see, you can open that up and pull your stuff out. See what I'm saying? I love that bird. I like that a bit. So that's the, what is this piece here? So, oh, see, look at here now. This is where I'm going to get myself into trouble. So you can take and glue this over this and flip it up, and there's your writing spot. Heck yeah, buddy. Alright, let's flip and see what we're covering up. Oh, and that matches pretty decent on that side. So with that tuck spot there, what kind of card do we want to put in there? Put that one in it. You don't really want matchy. You know what I'm saying? You don't want matched up. But that would go good there. And you can pull it out and write on the back of that. And you can write a little bit here and there. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, so let's do that one. Okay. Yeah, because these here, oh look, there's my journal card that matches that bit. Okay. And see, you can actually use these as tall tags. That could be a journal spot. Alright, so I'm going to glue this here on this, right? That's going to be our page flip. This is journal cards and tags for this spot. Well, let's just put it down. Quit talking about it and do it. Just do it up. Okay, where's my stuff? I was just looking to make sure which side I needed to glue so that I didn't accidentally glue it on the wrong side. And I'm going to leave it inset just a hair, just so you can see that purple border. I think that'll be pretty. It'll tie it in better. Now, I probably should have done a pull spot on that and inked it before I put it down there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm not thinking ahead. Just not thinking ahead today. Well, it's not caught enough to where I can't not ink it. And just put a little bit on the edge. I don't want to ink it up, but just enough to, you know, indicate, you know, that is different from the actual paper. Y'all see what I'm doing? Am I pulling everything just onto me or what? I know it's a busy mess of beautiful florals, but okay, let's get some of this straightened up here. Okay, that's all blue stuff. Whew. Okay, now let's unbusied quite a bit. Okay, these are going to go in the pocket. I'm just going to put them in the pocket because that's where I want them. Let's see, we can do that there. Do that there. So we got the big tag here. We got the journal card and the little tag. And that's going to load that up. All right, and let's close it. Oh, that's feeling good, y'all. Look, ain't that sweet? So now let's go over here on this side and glue this down. you could round the edges on that, which I probably should have done. Afterthought. Afterthought day. I don't know why, but it is. Could have rounded them edges. Alright, I gotta hold that so it tacks down. I want it snug up against there too. Come on. Make sure it don't pop up. And then if we glue too far over, and that's going to pop it out, which I think it's going to now, then we can trim it down a little bit if we want to be honest with you. Okay. But yeah, that'll go underneath there. Yep. I wanted to do that to see if it had any glue on it. And it's got a little bit at the top. Okay, let's open it up and flip it over. And this over here apparently is banging up against my table. Okay. And apparently it's so hot now that my fire alarm wants to beep. It does that when it gets so hot in the afternoons. It's ridiculous. Okay. There we go, y'all. I like that bit. Alright, I'm gonna see, that doesn't have to go up in there far. I'm afraid to put it up in there too much because it still has that glue, but that's where that's going to go, underneath here, like so. And then, yeah, it'll hold it. I just don't want to put it in there and get it glued to it right now. So then we have this one here. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so that's that. And see, and then this I want to put on this page because I think that is just going to be beautiful. I really think that's going to be awesome. Alright, so, but that's the back page. And is it? Nope. And it's this page. Alright, so I want this one on here. So now let's flip flop over and see where the other side of that's going to be. Oh, that's not going to be too bad looking on that. And it's not going to take up any writing space. And then look. Is that going to work? Because that's where I really want that at. So then all of the papers kind of, you know, blend together. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So then everything's spread throughout. The colors are spread throughout. What is this? Oh, that's another flip-floppy. Let's see. Can we put one over here? Ooh, that would be pretty there, wouldn't it? Alright, tell you what would work. I don't think it's going to, though, because I think it's going to be too wide to glue that down. Or could we put it on the inside of the envelope? Put it like a little hinge right in that little spot right there. I think we could, y'all. Shut up. Look at that. I think we can. Alright, so what I'm wanting to do here is take, because see on that little inset of the little pieces here, that'll fit right there. And glue that to the inside of the envelope. What do y'all think? I wonder if I could pull this up and sneak it in there. what's over here on this side? Oh, no, that's her flap. I'm just wondering, could I sneak it in between that? No, I'm gonna need to re-glue that. What do y'all think? Because you can write on that, and then it'll be stuck there, and it folds out like that. I like it. I like it a lot. And then we've got the journal card that goes behind it. Okay, let's do it. And I know we wasted our time putting that piece on it, but, you know, we didn't know where we was going to put it at yet. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We didn't know where we wanted it at that point in time. But I think that's going to work out pretty there. Okay, so now I'm just going to take this here, try my best to get it evened up as good as I can. Smoosh this down. Is that going to be even there? I think so. Alright, and let's hope that we didn't smush nothing out underneath it to where it's going to, you know, where it's going to glue to the inside and glue it together. You know what I mean? Yes, alright, so we put the ruler down, done the ruler test. Heck yeah, y'all, look at that. Alright, and then the journal card slides right in behind it. It comes right out. No problem. Plenty of room, plenty of room. Alright, let's put this corner down here. A little piece of paper, it wants to play peekaboo over here. We really don't need to change the batteries or anything in the fire alarm. It seriously is to the point of where it is that hot in our attic that our fire alarm goes off and just beeps for a couple of times, like in the very heat of the afternoon. Yeah, I mean, it is nuts. Okay. Oh no. I got glue too close on the end, on it there. Let's try to get that off. I didn't think to unfold it for the smooshing factor on the inside. I forgot that bit. It's on there though. Okay. And just double check it on the inside to make sure that there's no glue smishing out somewhere. Alright. There we go. Oh, that's so pretty. I like it a lot, y'all. And see, I really want to put this somehow over here. And had I been thinking, I would have glued, we could do that, couldn't we? We could glue that down, and then that would flip open this away, and that would match that page, and you would have you a journal spot here. All right, let me see, is that going to be, oh, that ain't going to hinder that up a bit. Shoot, no, it ain't. Y'all, I'm liking that. That is plumb stinking cute. Heck yeah. Alright, this should be dry enough to stick this up in here now, to where it'll hold it. Yeah, it'll hold it and it won't come out. See? Oh man, this is fun. Alright, so So then that piece there flips up. Well, we ain't got you glued in yet, buddy. I'll get to you. I'll get to you. All right. Yep. So then that'll be there. All right. Is that gonna be sturdy enough to do that? Let's put some ink on this. Whoops, not on the paper. And there's just a flap we can use in the other one because that's got yellow bits on it. Alright, let's take and ink this really good here. And I'm going to glue that one down right here on this one. Because I think that is the middle of the back page, is it not? Yep, because there's the fronts. Okay, so that'd be like the middle of the book. That's going to be cute, cute, cute. I like it. Okay, so let's get it. Do we want to even these up here? Yeah, we do. We're going to even them up here. Glue it down like that. Yeah, and then you can still write here. You can write here. Yes, ma'am. Please and thank you. Okie doke. I'm going to do a little bit of work on some of these edges. Just because the flipping and the flopping, you know. I mean, I knew it was going to be pretty and all, but I didn't think it was going to turn out nothing like it has, y'all. This is plumb pretty. I love it. I'm probably going to keep this for myself. You ever make stuff and you're like, I ain't selling this. This is mine. You know, I ain't giving this to nobody. This is mine. Well, you do that too many times and, you know, you just run out of space to keep it. That gonna be straight. Yep. Okay, that's evened up. Okay. And then I want to make sure that this piece here is glued down good. And it ain't got all the glue leaking out from underneath it. It's adhered to the page. And that type of stuff. We probably need to fold it, you know, like bend it backwards a little bit. Because it still wants to bow this away. Because that's where all the glue's on it. And that may wind up breaking right there. It's looking awful thin. Okay, there we go. Alright, now is that going to bother getting? Nope, because them pockets are plenty big enough to get stuff in and out of. Yes, they are. Alright, so there's that. How cute is that, y'all? Oh, man, I love it. So you can write here as well, or you can put a picture there. And then you have over here, you can write. You can write over this because it's lighter, you know, if you use a dark pen. Exactly, a dark pen. You can write here, and you have this space here. And we need this here. We got is that one glued? Yeah, that one's glued. So we have this space. I have 2 journal cards in here. Oh, I love it, y'all. Or 2 tags, I'm sorry. 2 tags in here. And see, you have plenty of room. I mean, I have big hands. Then we have tag and journal card over here in this tuck spot. And then you can write up here. Right here and there. I was worried about it being, you know, too decorative pages, you know. And then I'll ink in that on these. and ink them up in that. I may put like just a little, like the little sheer ribbons in it, and on the tops of them. Not a whole lot of decorating, because it's, I don't want it to be too bulky. And that's the back of it. And there's the front of it. I need to glue that one. I need to glue that one down. Wow, y'all. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about, like on the middle. That's the middle piece where we did that stuff. Because here's the back cover and there's the front cover. And we got our journal card in that. Alright, so we need to glue this one here down. And I think that's all the decorating that I'm going to do, other than, you know, like rounding the edges and that. You know, I really don't want to ink on the inside of it, you know what I'm saying? Because it goes too well together. We'll do some rounding of the edges of like the tags and things like that. I want to round these edges and on this. And ink up. I may ink around the tags a little bit, but other than that, this one's pretty much done. I love it. See? I surprised myself on this one, y'all. Shoot. I mean, really. Alright, so I'm just going to put the glue on the corners of this. I know some people do up here, but I'm afraid if I do that, it's going to run and mess up my other page and glue my flap down to the other page. And I'm not wanting that. I don't want my flap glued to my other page. Alright, so I'm just going to push this down over top of the page to tight as I can get it. And then just hold it. That's what I'm doing. So I wanted to try to get, you know, journal cards in the pockets throughout before I put these on. Because if you put these on and then go back and put your journal cards in that inside the pockets, then when you open these, they were going to flap straight up in your face. It's going to be like a pop-out book. So the best, that's why I was trying to make sure I had journal cards or long tags in the pockets of the envelopes before we glued these pieces on, because these are wrapped around envelopes. So then, you know, when you have an empty envelope and you wrap something around it and glue it to it, and then when you stuff the envelope, then that piece, when you open it on the other side, is going to flap up in your face. Okay, and so then I'm going to round these, I do believe. So then we can put that in there. Alright, so see, now when I open this up, see what I'm saying? And so had I not had my journal cards in this envelope and the front envelope, and I glued that to just a flat envelope, every time you pop the page on the flap, it would be sticking up like that right there. And then when you closed it, it would cause, you know, it would cause stress on your over the page flap bend, and you don't want that. And so see, then you have, you know, maybe like 1/8 of an inch up here. And you can fold it up and write on it, and then fold it back down. Oh yeah, all right. That is plumb cute, y'all. I love that. So I'm gonna make one with the yellow bits too that we got. And see, I think this here can kind of go in the yellow as well. So all the yellow bits has blue and yellow in it. That'd be pretty with blue and yellow. Oh man, it's so pretty. So we have this, and I may wind up putting a pull on that, just because that was glued down with like the, not Fabri-Tac, the wet glue and stuff. So I may need to put a pull on that because it's wanting the gator mouth open there. But that's fine too. I mean, you know, you got plenty of room to get in and out of that. So then you have this. You can write on. And just pretty decorative. Yeah, I want to round those corners and make sure the paper's glued good on them. Because see, I keep pushing this one here and that paper right there keeps wanting to come up. So I'll round the corners on those so it slides in and out easy. And then I think the paper is wanting to come apart from there as well. Or maybe I'm just seeing stuff. No, it is. Alrighty. So yeah, we'll do finishing touches on it. I'll do that off camera. So then we have the flap here. You can write here. You can write on this. You can write on that. But this flap, you can write on all of that. And then, did I not? Oh, I did. And then we got this journal card that you can write all over, and it's pretty as well. This right here is pretty. I like it too. So you can write up here on this, on the flip, and around the corners on them. And you have this tag. And see, and I like these that you can put more than one thing in it, in the pockets. And you can write on these front and back. I like that a lot. Yep, I like that you can put more than one thing in them. Then we're putting up the tuck spot here with tags and a journal card and a small tag. Oh, that's okay. I was like, why do I keep hitting them? I'm hitting paper. It's no, it's the envelope. But yeah. So then that's the back. And then it flips over to this. You pull this off of here. Right on the back of that. You can write in here. You can write on this. You got your tuck spot here. This is the one where I glued a little bit too much over. I glued a little too far on this side and I needed to let it dry. Now I'm not left-handed, but you know. So then that comes out and you can write on that. And you flip back. And this is the greenish blue. You can write on that. You can write on this. And then you have this journal card in here. I think that's the only one that we put in that. Yep. Oh, that's so pretty. And then there's the back. Or the front. Yeah, okay. So see, like where this here's, it's wanting to hinder. It's wanting to catch when you fold it. So I may put a good size pull there or just do a little trim on that. But yeah, I like this. Oh man, that's so pretty. Oh, and it feels good. I was so worried about it being flimsy. Oh, I like that. So then I would take and get me a purple bow of not bow, lace, and tie it around it. Man, that's so pretty. All right, I gotta quit admiring it and get off here. How long have I been on here? Oh, just over an hour. So it's finished. I mean, really it is. You know, I want to round the corners on that and probably ink some of them. But other than that, it is done. That turned out great. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna put these bits back up. I don't know if I'll do the yellow one after this or not. Let me see what I feel like doing. So basically, you know, I worked on this other than cutting. I did the front and this page. All the rest of the pages I cut off camera. So the decorating bits. Now, off and on, you know, we've done like 3 or 4 hours worth of video and of doing, you know, these decorative pieces and stuff throughout the last month or so. Just on the side. Whenever I was in between journals and saved them up to do this. Now that is pretty. I like that a lot. See, I was surprising myself, and that's why I'm so in awe of it, is because usually I sit down and I have the whole book, journal, whatever planned out, or what's going to go where, this is going to do that, and I'm doing this for me to go with that. This is like, you know, I sat and made these ephemera pieces because I thought it was pretty, and I was like, oh, that'd be good on a flippy flap, you know, in a pink journal, or blue, or, you know, purple, whatever. That's what I was doing with this stuff. And then I got to looking at all these pages, and I was like, that's too pretty to cut up, you know, I mean, to cut apart. Like, you know, I was going to do like a journal card here, a tag here type thing. It's like, no, let's turn all of these bits into an actual journal. So that's what I did. All right, that's journal cards. Journal card, tags, pocket. It's a tuck spot. I think that is going to be a tag. And that's a tuck tag. So I'm going to put all these pieces back in here, and we'll save them. And I've got, you know, basically like yellow and blue type stuff for the next one. And I'll probably will do it with the envelopes, because it turned out really good. I like that a lot. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be fun too. And then the yellow will look really good with that vintage photo, or the what's that, tethered twig. That yellow, that'll look real good with the vintage photo around it, which I might see if I got, and I had purple ones, but they weren't this big. They were like 5x7s. Oh, I love it. I love it. I just can't quit looking at it. I gotta get off here. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good afternoon, good night, whatever time you're watching this. Thanks for all the new subscribers. I greatly appreciate you for subscribing, if I could talk now. And I greatly appreciate all the support you guys have given me, and sticking around and watching my videos and sharing them and commenting. I greatly appreciate all of you. So I'm gonna get off of here today and tell you all how special and how grateful I am for all of you. I mean, you all are special, not me. But how special I think you all are, and I greatly appreciate it. So you all have a good day. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy your family, and enjoy your crafting, and we will talk at you later.